I'm Gretchen Fillion with the Fabric of America. Today I'm at Systems Group in El Dorado, Arkansas, where machining and fabrication are part of the American spirit. Come join me.
So when you push a hole in a radiator, it flows with water.
Right.
When you have molten steel and you have it closed and you put water in it, you basically create a ball. So what our technology does is we spray pull it, which means we have spray bars and nozzles put in certain areas, and it cascades water down the opposite side of the side facing the steel, or the molten steel. And so if we punch in a hole, it's a very little hole. So what they do down here is they make these bars and pipes that they're cutting, they'll actually make spray bars out of them and do the nozzles coming off of them. So every one of them is actually designed by our spray pull division. And they'll actually drill their holes here and run them through here. So it's actually a pretty cool process.
Yeah. How much has this increased production since you guys have had it?
It's drastically because the old lathe over there is what we had when I started.
Oh wow, yeah.
So our dinosaur.
Oh wow, you're kidding.
Yes.
I love the old equipment
So
too.
our dinosaur, one of our electrical companies actually kind of built our motor on it for us. So the dinosaur is what we had, and we actually got to go to,
All that in a bag of chips.
So it's actually been great because they can actually put them in there and they drill all these. And when we walk the facility, you'll see all the spray bars.
Yeah.
And so all of these pieces of equipment may have hundreds of spray bars. So they get to actually drill them all down here, lay them out. Right now they're working on some plates. So it's basically the opportunities are endless with utilizing this machine.
Right. So are you guys the people that are handling everything also?
Yes,
So
they
you
handle
do
everything. We
everything
handle
in-house?
everything in-house.
That's great.
So it's awesome. Colton and Kane pretty much run this shop down here by themselves. Mr. Jerry.
Yeah,
is
they're
one of
like
our-
the MacGyvers.
I know, Mr. Jerry is one of our senior employees actually, was retired and came back from retirement when we got the new machine.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I need you to help train.
Right.
So it's been great. It really is because, you know, what we saw is a lot of our stuff is custom. And a lot of the people that are coming out of trade schools, nothing against them, but they learn paint by numbers is what I call it. They learn how to look at the drawing and actually fabricate off that drawing. Well, a lot of this custom equipment we make, spray coat equipment we make, is customized. So you can't always just take the print and put it together. So we have a lot of the older trades craftsmen that are transitioning out of the trade, but we're really trying to pass on that knowledge base and pass on that training to younger generations. So what you'll see here at Systems Fab is a mix of older employees that have been here upwards of 30 years to new employees that have been here a couple of years, up to employees that have been here for years and their sons starting to work for us as well. We have sons and fathers, we have brothers, we have a little bit of gambit of everybody. At the end of the day, they get to create something that when you see one of these pieces of equipment or anything leave here on a truck, you can go, hey, I did that.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's artistry.
It is.
It is.
It really is.
I think we need to show it more. And, you know, again, the legacy is everything.
It is. It seems like they took, a lot of times they took the focus off of trade schools and said, okay, you need a 4-year degree just to be successful. And I've really seen that in the industry over the last several years. The problem with that is we still need craftsmen. We still have steel mills that are producing steel, and we still need to provide that steel to build those steel mills. You walk in a steel mill and you can actually say, hey, I built those stairs, I built those columns, I built that furnace equipment. Something to take a lot of pride in.
Again, we have to have.
There's a lot of blacksmithing that goes into it. You know, we have some robotic equipment here, but we use robotic equipment, you'll see it in our workshop, to help our guys. Help increase the productivity, but not take away from the amount of work we actually have for our guys.
So you guys are making chips?
Yeah, always. You know, little light weight ones that just go in a little bag with a lot of air. Or 70,000 pound equipment. You know, whichever one you want to wake up and do that.
So tell me a little bit about what's going on here.
So in this shop, they actually make all the spray bars for our spray pull technology equipment. They'll go ahead and drill all the holes in them. They'll put the nozzles on. The spray patterns and bars are actually designed for each furnace and each piece of equipment to make sure we get the water exactly where we want it. to get the cooling effect.
Yeah, the precision is everything, and of course that's why you guys have a beautiful machine like this.
It is, and you know, the opportunities and what we can run on this, they're endless.
Tell us what's going on here.
I'm fixing to mill out a bevel for the weld test.
Yeah, this is an exceptional piece of equipment. That is the thing, it's like the technology, it's always continuing to, people have to continuously learn. So you have your craftsmen, but you also need the people that come out and, the newer technology, so you get a nice mix of both people.
And it's really, we've been trying to find new innovative ways to actually service our customers. So we've integrated laser scanning at a lot of the mills. So we actually go in and laser scan them now and lay it out and draw it from the laser scan. So we can see conflicts, we can see areas. At Systems Fab several years ago, we did a project that was some bromine trucker, the back, some of them that opened up. And my detailer was actually able to put them in the program and open them to make sure we weren't going to conflict with anything. So it's innovation and technology meets craftsmanship. Okay, so what they're doing here is actually putting a bevel on a piece of plate. It's actually for a weld test coupon, which is part of the program that I talked about, bringing in people in and training. We actually test our welders here. We'll teach them different qualifications, different welding processes, and actually test them ourselves here to move them up throughout the process. But basically what we do here is anything you can think of. If you can think of it, we pretty much do it. I call it organized chaos or structured chaos throughout the day, because basically we come in on one day and whatever you were planning on getting done, the odds of you getting all of that done, it's not going to happen because 15 more things are going to come in. But luckily we have a bunch of guys that always adapt and overcome every obstacle and move on with the next plan. So
yeah, you guys are amazing. You're all that in a bag of chips.